Alright guys, so now we are going to do another problem, and we are going to do problem number 13, page 269. So in this problem 13, what do we have? They are telling you that one or more zeros are given for each polynomial. Find all the remaining zeros. So in this problem number 13, they are giving you the polynomial p of x equal x cubed minus x squared minus 4x minus 6, and they are telling you that 3 is a 0. 3 is a 0. Because 3 is a 0, meaning x equals 3 is a 0, that means your parentheses x minus 3 equals 0. And why do I think right away in terms of parentheses? Because it's a polynomial degree 3, so I'm expecting to have 3 parentheses to find the 3 zeros. These zeros can be real, like x equals 3, or they can be complex. So basically, right now, what I just found is my first parenthesis, x minus 3. So if I rewrite my polynomial, x cubed minus x squared minus 4x minus 6 equal x minus 3 times the two parentheses, if I want to find the value, the expression of these two parentheses, I need to get rid of x minus 3. So I need to divide by x minus 3. And so I will have to divide by x minus 3, both sides of my equation. And now I will have x minus 3 divide out. And the division of my polynomial by x minus 3 will give me these two parentheses. So what I want to do is I'm going to do a synthetic division. And using directly what I see, which is negative 3. And I am going to have 1, negative 4, and negative 6 for the coefficient. And because I'm taking what I'm saying, I know that I will have to subtract. So I bring down, let's be colorful. I bring down the 1, negative 3 by 1 give you negative 3, minus 1 plus 3 give you 2, negative 3 by 2 give you negative 6, minus 4 plus 6 give you 2. Minus 3 times 2 equals negative 6. Negative 6 plus 6 equals 0. I'm not surprised to see 0 right here because I know x equals 3 is a 0 of my polynomial, so I'm expecting to have 0. If you do not find 0, you know you made a mistake. Now, what does that mean? That means that what was right here, what was connected to the x cubed is now connected to the x squared, 1 degree down for the exponent. So basically, I end up to say that x cubed minus x squared minus 4x minus 6 divided by x minus 3 is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 2. And how to express, how to connect this polynomial degree 2 to these two parentheses? Well, that's pretty simple. Remember that x minus 3 give you x equals 3, a 0 of your polynomial. So x squared plus 2x plus 2 equals 0 will give you also the 2 over 0 you are missing. And so for that, I'm going to use the quadratic formula. My quadratic formula, I would like to remind you, it's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. In my case, a equal 1, b equal 2, and c equal 2. So x equal minus 2 plus or minus b square 2 square minus 4 times 1 times 2 divided by 2 times 1. I can clearly see that I end up to have a negative radicand, negative 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8 over 4. So I end up to have x equal negative 2 plus or minus square root of negative 4 divided by 2. Why do I put 4 right here? It's a 2, I'm sorry. And so x equal negative 2 plus or minus 2i divided by 2, which give me two solutions. Negative 2 plus 2i divided by 2. I can factorize 2 and so end up with negative 1 plus I, and negative 2 minus 2i divided by 2, and that is going to be equal to negative 1 minus I. So I end up for this problem to have three zeros, x equal 3, x equal minus 1 plus I, and x equal minus 1 minus I. Let's try to do another one. Let's try to do the problem number 18. All right, on this problem number 18, what do we have? We have a polynomial p of x. This polynomial p of x equal 2x to the fourth minus 2x cubed plus 55x squared minus 50x plus 125. So they are telling you that x equal negative 5i is a 0. Because x equal negative 5i is a 0, that means x equal 5i is also a 0 using the conjugate 0 theorem. Conjugate 0 theorem. Therefore, I can finally express my polynomial p of x as a x plus 5i times x minus 5i times technically two other parentheses that I'm looking for. And obviously, that means that I'm ending up with, if I want to find the two parentheses, I will have to divide my polynomial p of x by x plus 5i times x minus 5i. The best thing to do is to look at x plus 5i times x minus 5i and to realize that I have a plus b times a minus b, and I know that is supposed to be equal to a squared minus b squared, and in that case I will end up to have x squared minus 5i squared, so minus 25i squared, which is a x squared plus 25. So now I know that basically I need to perform the division of p of x by x squared plus 25. So for that, I'm going to do a long division, and I'm going to do a x squared plus 0x plus 25, dividing my polynomial, which is just right there, 2x to the fourth minus 2x cubed plus 55x squared minus 50x plus 125. I'm checking always that I'm having a decreasing exponent. This is why I add my 0x to have a decreasing exponent, 2, 1, 0, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 for the polynomial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 2x to the fourth by x squared. That means me 2x squared. 2x squared multiplied by x squared give you 2x to the fourth. 2x squared multiplied by 0x give me plus 0x cubed. 2x squared multiplied by 25 give me plus 50x squared. Because I am doing a long division, I know I will have to subtract these terms. And so that gives me at the end a negative 2x cubed plus 5x squared, and I'm going to bring down negative 50x. 2x cubed divided by x squared give you negative 2x. Negative 2x by x squared give me negative 2x cubed. Negative 2x by 0x give me plus 0x. Negative 2x multiply or minus 0x, but it doesn't change, it doesn't matter. Negative 2x multiplied by 25 gives me minus 50x. Minus 50x, I subtract. And I end up to have 5x squared. And now I will bring up down the plus 100 and 100, plus 125. And I'm going to do again, it's 5x squared divided by x squared give me plus 5. 5x squared, 5 times x squared give me 5x squared. 5 times 125 give me plus 125. I need to subtract, and I found 0 at the end. I am expecting to find 0 because x squared plus 25 was made by the multiplication of two parentheses coming from two zeros of my polynomial. Now, I just end up to say that my polynomial p of x divided by x squared plus 25, it is equal to 2x squared minus 2x plus 5. And to find the 2 over 0 of my polynomial, I will have to just use my quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equation. 2x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals 0. A being equal to 2, B being equal to negative 2, and C being equal to plus 5, end up to have a quadratic formula x negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2a, being equal to x equal negative 2. You will notice that I'm using my parentheses when I am dealing with a negative number, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so negative 2 squared, minus 4 times a, it's a positive number, I don't need to use the parentheses, multiplied by c, it's a positive number, no need to use my parentheses, divided by 2a, so 2 times 2. So x equal 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 minus 100. 4 times 5, 20, multiplied by 2, 40, so minus 40, I'm sorry, divided by 4. I'm going to redo this. There we go. So which is equal to a 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 36 divided by 4. And so x equal 2 plus or minus 6i divided by 4. If I want to simplify by 2, I can have basically equal to 1 plus or minus 3i divided by 2. And so I have 40, x equal 5i, x equal negative 5i, x equal 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2i, and x equal 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2i. All right, guys, thank you very much, and see you next time.